Hi, Aunt Jean. Wanted to wish you a happy 90th birthday. And I also want to share some of the memories that I have of my life with you in it. I think probably the first memory I might have is when you and Uncle John came to Tucson to visit. I was probably 5, maybe 6 years old. And you came with a bit of luggage, and one piece of luggage was your train case. And inside this train case was a wonderful assortment of beauty products and makeup and creams and jams and jellies that I was mesmerized by. I thought that you were by far the most glamorous person in the world, and I wanted to be like you. I then remember a time when my family made the big move from Arizona to Florida. And although I was young and didn't know it at the time, it became apparent to me in later life that we probably didn't have any place to stay, so you were gentle and kind and loving enough to take in 2 extra adults and 3 children that probably turned your life upside down. You would never have known it. It was fun. It was wonderful. I'm sure it seemed like months to you, maybe years, but to me it wasn't long enough. The celebrations that we all shared. 4th of July sticks out in my mind. You and Uncle John used to take your yearly treks to North Carolina and would bring back a wonderful assortment of fireworks. It was great. We churned ice cream, peach ice cream as I recall, from fresh peaches with the crank type of ice cream maker, and we all had to take turns cranking it. The wonderful fireworks display, the great barbecue. And there's only one thing that I remembered that wasn't exactly fun, and that was the fact that with all these fireworks came a lot of firecrackers that Uncle John and my dad used to love to throw under people's chairs as they were calmly having conversations and scare the bejesus out of them. But other than that, it was a wonderful, wonderful memory. Other holidays that we've shared that have been memorable, of course, were Thanksgiving at your home with all the wonderful smells and camaraderie and women in the kitchen preparing dinner, guys watching football. That really hadn't changed, has it? Okay. I do remember you taking the I guess it was a vegetable crisper drawer out of your refrigerator to make the dressing in. I thought that was a very ingenious, unique, large container, big enough to accommodate the ingredients for all of us. I actually still have the recipe for your dressing. I asked you to give it to me the first year I got to do Thanksgiving at my own home. That was probably 40 years ago, and I still have it on the paper that you wrote it. And I use it whenever I'm called on to make dressing for holidays. Then came Christmas, and Christmas was a wonderful time for children, of course, and for children in my family, and I think Joel too. It was great because we had 2 celebrations, not just one, but 2. And we would look so forward to the 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock time when the 3 of you would come to our house with mounds of presents, a wonderfully smelling turkey, and all kinds of holiday cheer. It was a wonderful time to be a child, and you made it that much more memorable. I remember fun trips to the beach in the Willys Jeep. I remember going on the ferry from Mayport to Little Tabard Island several times to Jack's Beach. We'd always take sandwiches, lunch for the kids, and it was just a great time. Your culinary talents are legendary. You make wonderful food, and I especially remember all the concoctions you made with the fresh crab that Uncle John trapped in the waters at Swimming Pen. Your love and support to Mom when she was left with 4 rambunctious children to take care of and support and raise was wonderful. I distinctly remember you bringing in bags of groceries so she would have something to provide us food. On the lighter side, on a lighter note, I do recall that it took quite a number of years for you to realize that my name was spelled with a K and not a C. But for that minor thing, I've always forgiven you. You've had many wonderful years and several very trying emotional times and events, but through everything, you have been a strong, capable, a beautiful person. And to be sure, you have been a wonderful, shining example to all of us. We love you. Happy birthday. Bye.
From Texas, happy birthday. We're out here at the lake on the 4th of July, having a great time, and some of my biggest memories are being at your lake house out on Lake Opal. And that's where I learned to ski and have a great time out there. We just wanted to send you a big happy birthday from Texas and a Gator chomp chomp to you. Chomp chomp to you. Go Gators, and happy birthday. And many, many more to come. Love you very much.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Aunt Jean. Just wanted to tell you happy 90th birthday. And in keeping with the theme of memories, I guess my first memory has to be the beach, which is where I am right now. I don't know if you can see or hear that ocean, but it's beautiful. But I remember going to the beach. You and Mom would pack us all in the car and have lunches and head down to the beach for the day. What a wonderful, wonderful time for us. Without you, we probably would not have had that experience. And of course, I remember causing y'all such heartache by getting lost. I guess that should have given you a clue into how I was going to be growing up. Next would be the 4th of July. Oh my gosh, I can remember being so excited knowing that you and Uncle John had made your annual trek to North Carolina and stocked up on all those fabulous fireworks. One in particular that comes to mind is a big spinning circle that shot out fireworks that was pinned to the big tree in the circle. I also have to remember your baked beans. Oh my gosh, I've never had baked beans like that before or since. As a matter of fact, I make them like that today and get wonderful raves. I also remember sitting at the kids' table and wishing so bad I could join the adults, and you just coming down there and sitting with us and chatting with us like we were grown-ups. That was always so special. I remember going with you to feed the gophers, the lettuce, out in the pump shed. I always thought how cool it was that my aunt had pet gophers. No one else's aunt had that. One special memory I have is you throwing my bridal party luncheon. That meant the world to me. You just have no idea how special that was. The other things that I am so thankful for you and grateful to you for are how you and Uncle John took care of Mom, took care of all of us, but especially taking Mom on these fabulous trips that she would never have been able to do otherwise. You gave her a reason to have a passport. How exciting. I've never had a passport. I guess my best is our current relationship. We're not just aunt and niece. We are true friends. I enjoy our visits and our talks. And I love you very much. I am so grateful and blessed, and I thank God for you every day. I hope your birthday is just as special as you are. I love you. Bye.
Hi, Aunt Jean. I wanted to wish you a happiest 90th birthday and to tell you how much you mean to me. I pray and thank God for you every day and want you to know the impact that you've had on my life and by extension my children's lives. And I think back to the great times we had when I was growing up and how those memories lift me up and they bring me such joy even today. Our trips to the beach are very special memories to me, and I cherish and reflect on them often. I can still taste the hamburgers you used to fry up in the kitchen on Beauclair Road, and how special that made me feel that you would take the time to do that. I vividly remember the 4th of July's we spent together, the Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners, and they're all such wonderful memories. Your kindness and love for me was always evident, but I particularly remember the way you cared for and loved Uncle John and Joel. That memory shaped the way that I love my family, and I thank you so much for that example. Angie, you're such a strong lady. I remember even in your grief, you comforted me when Uncle John passed. Your strength was amazing to me, and I too learned to be strong by your example. I know we told you this, but I wanted to say again how much we enjoyed spending time with you a few months ago. It brought me such joy to see how happy it made you. I'm just sorry we're not there for your birthday celebration, but please know that I'm thinking of you and sending my prayers to heaven for you. Angie, you're a very special lady, not just to me, but to John, Peg, and Kathy as well. We all love you very much. So once again, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful day, and remember to eat lots of cake. I love you, Aunt Jean. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Aunt Jean.
Love you. We hope you have a wonderful day. Say bye, Junia.
Say bye.
Bye. Bye.